It was a night full of sparkle, emotion, and a little heartbreak on Dancing with the Stars as Hilaria Baldwin, yes, Alec Baldwin's wife, took her final bow. The mom of 7, who's been winning over fans week after week, was eliminated alongside her professional partner Gleb Savchenko during Tuesday night's episode. And what makes this exit sting even more is that it happened after one of her best performances yet. Hilaria hit the ballroom floor as Princess Leia, dancing the quick step to a song from Star Wars: A New Hope for Disney Night. The crowd was on their feet, the judges were full of praise, and even Bruno Tonioli told her, "I was looking for something wrong, I didn't see it." But in true DWTS fashion, fan votes can change everything. Despite scoring higher than fan favorite Andy Richter, Hilaria didn't secure enough votes to stay in the competition. The judges were impressed. Even Bruno Tonioli leaned forward with excitement, saying, "I was looking for something wrong. I didn't see it." The crowd erupted in cheers, and for a moment, Hilaria's confidence glowed brighter than ever. Dressed as Princess Leia, she moved gracefully across the floor, every step reflecting not just skill, but resilience. Yet, when the votes were tallied, the story took an unexpected turn. Despite outscoring fan-favorite comedian Andy Richter, she didn't get enough audience votes to move forward. The moment the results were announced, there was a visible shift. A mix of shock and gratitude on her face. She took a deep breath, smiled, and said, "This has been an incredible experience." Her voice cracked slightly as she thanked her children and her family, promising to keep cheering for everyone in the cast. In the audience, some of her kids waved enthusiastically, their tiny hands clutching glow sticks. But Alec Baldwin wasn't there this time. Last week, he had been cheering loudly from the front row, pride written all over his face. But tonight, Hilaria stood on her own. For Hilaria, this wasn't just a show. It was a comeback. Earlier in the season, during the premiere, she had lit up the dance floor with Gleb Savchenko, her partner and now close friend. Alec and several of their children sat proudly in the audience that night, watching her reclaim a part of herself that she'd thought was gone forever. "It's such a dream to have my family here," she told Fox News Digital after that performance, her eyes bright with excitement. When rehearsals became demanding, she brought the training closer to home. "With 1 week to go, I'm taking Gleb to New York, where I live. I'm so excited to share this experience with my family," she said in a pre-show segment. It was clear that for her, this wasn't just about dancing. It was about rediscovering joy, about showing her kids that it's never too late to chase a dream. Alec, ever the proud husband, made a rare appearance during rehearsals. Sitting in the corner, he smiled and said to the camera, "Then, this was her life until she got injured, so she's just going to give it everything she has. I'm proud of her. Very proud." When the live cha-cha performance aired, it wasn't just a dance. It was a moment that captured the internet's attention. Hilaria and Gleb moved in perfect sync, ending the routine with an intense, face-to-face moment that had fans buzzing. Alec's reaction from the audience quickly went viral. The camera caught him watching closely, his expression unreadable, and social media lit up with memes and commentary. People couldn't stop talking about Alec Baldwin watching Hilaria and Gleb's steamy cha-cha. But beyond the headlines, it was clear how much emotion Hilaria poured into her performances. She wasn't just dancing for the judges or the viewers. She was dancing for herself, to prove that she could still do what she loved. A week later, though, Alec wasn't in the audience. Hilaria later explained that he was away filming a movie. "He's been traveling so much," she told Fox News Digital. "He'll be here next week, but we're juggling." Her voice carried the mix of exhaustion and determination of a mother of 7 balancing a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with family life. Behind the glitter and bright lights, Hilaria's journey on Dancing with the Stars was nothing short of chaotic. "We had a certain plan to be in New York right now," she explained. "And then all of a sudden the universe opened and I was offered this incredible experience. Within just one day, she packed up all 7 of her children, signed the contract, and jumped into the whirlwind of rehearsals. "This has been a really wild ride that I'm so grateful for," she said. Her words painted a picture of someone who thrives in the middle of mayhem, who finds calm through movement. Despite the exhaustion, she kept smiling, showing up, and pushing herself harder each week. And Gleb, known for his demanding training style, praised her work ethic. He often called her unstoppable, saying she approached every rehearsal with focus and heart. For Hilaria, the challenge wasn't just physical, it was deeply emotional. After years of raising children and supporting Alec through his career, this was finally her stage, her spotlight. In interviews, Hilaria often spoke about how much the experience meant to her on a personal level. She told People magazine that Alec had actually been the one encouraging her to join the show for years. "He's been wanting me to do this for a very long time," she said with a smile. "He's been very supportive and very happy for this." That support gave her strength, especially on days when the physical strain caught up with her. It wasn't easy. Long rehearsals, tight schedules, balancing motherhood and media attention, but she handled it with grace. "I've supported him through a lot," she said, "and now he's excited for me to do this." The couple's dynamic became a talking point online, with fans admiring how they seemed to cheer each other on through different chapters of life. And while Alec couldn't always be in the audience, his presence was always felt. "He's proud," Hilaria said simply. "He's proud of me for trying something that scared me, something I thought I couldn't do again." Hilaria's story goes deeper than just dancing under the spotlight. It's about rediscovering a lost part of herself. Before she became a mother of 7, before she was Alec Baldwin's wife, she was a dancer. She loved the discipline, the expression, the art of it. But years ago, an accident changed everything. "I broke my hip," she told Fox News Digital. "And suddenly, I was in a wheelchair. I thought I would never dance again." Those words carry a weight of someone who has lived through both pain and resilience. She said she closed that chapter, telling herself it was over. But then, out of nowhere, Dancing with the Stars reopened that door. It wasn't just about performing, it was about healing. "To be here dancing with Gleb, it's a dream come true," she said. "He's about technique and mindset, and that's exactly what I love. He's even kinder to me than I am to myself." As the music faded and the season continued without her, Hilaria Baldwin left Dancing with the Stars, not as someone who lost, but as someone who rediscovered herself. Her journey wasn't about winning a Mirrorball trophy. It was about proving that chapters once closed can always be reopened. Watching her glide across the floor, smile through nerves, and embrace every challenge reminded viewers that second chances are real. She showed the world, and maybe even herself, that motherhood, injury, and fame don't define a person's limits. "This was something I thought I could never do again," she said, her voice cracking with gratitude. "But I did it. And maybe that's the most powerful dance of all, one that's not judged by scores, but by courage." So even though her time in the ballroom has ended, for Hilaria Baldwin, the music clearly hasn't stopped. It's just playing to a new rhythm now, one she's finally dancing to again.